And welcome back to another episode of the Durp Show Podcast. I am your host, Big Ern. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. That's at ezb14. And make sure you check out the website, ezb14.com. This is episode 40, and we have a very special guest because this guy was one of the first guys I hit up to be on the podcast. I'm glad that he's back. Without further ado, here is Money Mike.
What's up, people? I'm glad to be on episode 40, man. I remember when we first started. So my Instagram name, I know because Ern's going to ask me. It's Mike since 89, so I changed it.
Yeah, man. And that's where we're going to start off for the first topic. Just from the last podcast, I remember I was like, who can I hit up that's for sure down, that's for sure going to be on it? And it's been a while before that, right? Since we've hung out. But now we've seen each other every so often. We took a trip down to San Diego a few weeks ago. Spontaneous trip, kind of, because I did give you, like 2 days in advance?
Yeah, we went to San Diego, but we hadn't hung out for a while, man. So lately it's been kind of in spurts, but definitely a better time, kind of hanging out with each other.
I mean, what's been up with Money Mike? Come on, talk to me. Give him a summary. What you been up to, man? I know you just came back from Vegas this past Halloween. You said that was kind of spontaneous. Do you want to just give them like a little breakdown? Just go ahead, man. Start wherever you want to start.
Yeah. So last time we spoke, I was just moving to San Jose. I was just moving, so ever since then, I actually just moved back from Soledad. Besides that, I've been traveling a lot, and traveling not really with the job anymore. I'm kind of got used to that, San Francisco, Chico, Oakland, all these places, and but lately I've just been kind of partying, man. I've been. Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't even consider. It's got to the point where I don't even consider San Francisco as a trip anymore. I consider it like a second home. I work there, so. But I've been to L.A., San Diego twice. Once with you, Sacramento. We got Oakland. Everywhere basically. But I did just come back from Vegas. Spontaneous as shit, man. I was not expecting it. I spent more money than I would have liked to anyway.
Wait, did you even gamble in Vegas? Or because you were telling me you dropped quite a bit?
Nah, I'm not much of a gambling guy. Honestly, I don't get overjoyed by that. I'd rather go to a club and hit up some females and spend $200 on shots. You know what I mean? Because that's how we roll. But I was telling you earlier, man. I got a big ego when I start drinking, and it just kind of comes out. And then a lot of women take advantage of that, man. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Drinks are extremely expensive. I always wonder if, when I go to a bar, I wonder if these girls are looking for free drinks. Because I also don't want to come off as a sleazeball and be like, yo, can I buy you a drink? But I always wonder that. I go, they probably are, because this shit's expensive.
It's an icebreaker, man. I mean, La Hacienda right here in Salinas, I think it's like $15 for a shot. Vegas is $21 fucking dollars, man. $21 for a shot of Patron, bro. So you kind of guessed it, me being oh man, just kind of give you a little quick rundown. I was at Paso Robles on Thursday night. It's like, yeah, let's hang out with some redneck country girls, farmers only and shit, kind of type of shit, But yeah, we 1 a.m. we just started talking to some chicks, and it was about 5 of us. This guy randomly came out. Yeah, let's hit up the strip club. And I was like, fuck the strip club. I ain't into being teased, man. The kind of thing. If you can't tease me, or if you can't please me, don't tease me, kind of thing. And one of my friends just shouted out, let's go to Vegas. And us being all fucking drunk, belligerent, yeah, let's go. So we fucking went to Vegas 1 a.m. Road trip, man. We're talking about 6-hour trip turned to like fucking 8 hours, man. And as soon as we got to Vegas, dude, we all wanted to turn around. Like, dude, what the hell are we doing in Vegas right now?
You guys got there at what time?
We got there at 10 a.m. and we couldn't check in until like 3, MGM. So we went shopping at Kohl's because all we had was the clothes we had on. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things, man. It wasn't my best trip, but it's definitely one for the books, man, for sure.
Do you love those kind of spontaneous trips, man?
Honestly, the group I hang out with, man, I have to kind of force to go out with me. They know I spend a shit ton of money, and it's one of those things where if I want to go somewhere, hey, dude, I'll hit up this like random people, like you hit me up kind of thing, and then we'll go. And if they don't want to go, fuck it, I'll find somebody else. And it's just one of those things. I plan everything for work. When I go out, I just want to fucking have work out of my head. You know what I mean? I work with my head and not really physically. So I like to just being spontaneous, man. So I have yet to find a woman that's able to keep up, which is why it's always single life 831 over here,
All right, let's kind of talk about that, bring it back a little bit. So you say, which I agree now, but like when I was 21, 22, 23, the strip club was exciting for me because I was 21 and you can finally go into a strip club. And then I don't know about you, but I love seeing titties. And then if I can get them in my face, then fuck it, I do love them. But there is something a little bit like sleazy, a little bit like paid to do it. Like they're comfortable. Where if you would go out, like the chances of you meeting somebody for free and then having that down the line to see, to get titties in your face by like a legit person, not somebody who has kind of a shady past. So I know we've definitely like said, should we hit up the strip club? We'd rather drink. We'd rather drink and attempt the bar or club scene. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's one of those things, like I mentioned earlier, don't tease me if you can't please me kind of thing. I've never even been to a strip club. I've never been to a strip club. And never, man. I always talk shit. Be like, let's hit up the strip club. But I've never been down, man. I'm not one of those guys that... I like titties, but I'd rather work for it kind of thing. And because at the end of the day, man, if you can fucking use your verbal game to kind of get a girl, dude, that's the most pleasurable thing for me, Just imagine, the possibilities, kind of, what girl do I want today, And not sounding like a player or anything, because shit, I get rejected 9 out of 10 times anyway, But at the strip club, I'm gonna go out there with the boner, man. I can't. What the fuck am I gonna do with the boner? You know what I mean? So it ain't Mexico where you can just say, hey, let's go to the back. But no, definitely not into the strip club scene. More of a clubber. Still to this day, man. I still love going out. And a lot of people here are now married, kids, and I'm still single here going. And that's a bad thing, by the way. I don't like being single. I don't think any of us do, at this age. But I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Dang. I was just gonna say, like, in Vegas, probably some of the best strip clubs, though. I'm sure the Spearmint Rhino is like legendary. But then again, you also have to be kind of like a rapper, because rappers have money to spend. They make it rain, and these girls are down like for the rich people, But then again, it's all paid for. So then you're right. It's like we rather like roll the dice rather than, take the money off the table. What clubs did you go to in Vegas? Because Vegas has some of the best nightclubs as well. And the best nightclub, in my opinion, that I've ever been to is at the Wynn Club XS. Best club I've ever been to. Most expensive club I've ever been to as well. We were there like on a Monday night. So Monday night, and it turned into a Tuesday at midnight. And they dropped confetti. Oh man, the club was going up on a Tuesday. Yeah. So what clubs did you go to in Vegas, and which ones are your favorites?
I have no idea. This guy GTA, he's a dubstep artist. Like, he's trap, dubstep. A lot of people. He's up and coming. But we went to go see him just because it was a really like the closest kind of hotel besides the MGM. It was off the strip, actually, or near off the strip, or the beginning of the strip, I should say. But no. It's kind of in the beginning of the strip. But anyway, yeah. That night I only went to that club. We decided not to leave because I was with one of my friends and we picked up a few women. So I mean, I already spent $200. You know, I was not gonna leave. But my favorite one, I would say, is Hayes. That's on Arias, and it's a really low-key one, but it's the best one I've ever been there. One time I actually run into Tony Romo right there at the club. Tony Romo and a couple players from the Bills. But there's always someone. Yeah, there's always some celebrity right there kind of partying it up, man. And, so I've been to Encore. I've been to Access also. It's really good. It's just one of those things where if there's not a big DJ, like let's say the MGM, like Tiesto's fucking playing, because we were gonna go to Tiesto, but those tickets were sold out. It was a last minute thing. But if Tiesto or Deadmau5 or Daft Punk or any like Carnage, you know, I mean, if any of those big DJs are playing, that's where you gotta be. Because first of all, bottle service is like $5 to $10 for a couple bottles, which I was not gonna spend. But that's where mostly all the females, kind of cold diggers, go to, you know. But you just gotta, like they say, man, you gotta dig them out.
Let's talk about the San Diego trip. Things that I took away from the San Diego trip. Best tater tots in the world. We were getting turned right there at the little bar. Pretty cool show, and I'm not a huge fan of the whole raving kind of music there. We went to go see Alex Metric.
Alex Metric.
I know he wasn't the name performer. It was Zed, but Alex Metric got down. I was like, I love you, Alex. And his little gay ass clap. Alex Metric, man, never forget. # Alex Metric. It was a good night though. That was a good night. We were only there for one night and then back the next day, dude.
Yeah. San Diego trip, man, hit me up spontaneously like 2 days. Hey, dude, we're gonna go over here. It's just me, Vize. You down? Literally, that's what you said. You down? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And then that same day, I remember being in the sauna, working out. I was in the sauna, and I just bought the tickets because I was talking on Messenger with Vize. And I was like, fuck it. Whatever. I bought the tickets. Yeah, man. And I'm not really a big rave guy. I'm more of a club guy. And there's a big difference because in raves, literally, it's like all the dance floors, just everybody just fucking dizzing out and fucking. I don't even think that's a word anymore, man. Hyphy. I don't know, man. What the fuck do they use? The raving. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. They were turning up. There you go. That's the word. Yeah. So I mean, you got a lot of people on mollies and all that stuff, which. Yeah, you don't even know what the fuck you'd be taking at that point. But yeah, man, that hotel was the shit, man. We kind of pre-gamed it once we got a little bit comfortable with your haircut, right? Oh yeah, after Marco's haircut, we kind of went back to the hotel and just started pre-gaming. We took a Wild Turkey, Fireball, and a couple other things. But the chick ran out. I was kind of pissed off. But what was our bill, man? Like 100 something bucks, 150 or some shit. Yeah, it was 100 something.
Drinks and appetizers, huh?
Yeah, and no discounts, man. So it was cool since we were kind of turned already there at that point, just waiting in line talking shit about other people. You know, we looked like the only people who seemed fucking knowledgeable at that line, man. Everybody else was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh, it was an 18 and over event. That's right. And we were like 26.
Yeah, and that's what I had mentioned to you guys. You know, 21 and over are the shit because all the girls are down, man. Yeah. But 18 and over, it's still good because I've been to the Stevie Aoki one, which is 15 and over. You got fucking 15-year-olds in thongs, dude. Fucking paint party, whatever. But that's not somewhere where you want to hit up a random chick. Yeah. But we went inside, man, and Bizet fucking, hey, I'm gonna take a shot. Let's go take a shot. Oh, dude, me and him just fucking on it, shot, and I don't even remember what the bill was, but when we're inside, like the actual when Zed was playing, we're Alex fucking Metric too with this gay ass clap. We're just like jumping, talking like the chicks that were around us. They were offering us water. Hey, do you smoke? And they came back. Oh, we popped the molly and all this bullshit. They were cool. Yeah, they were cool, but they were fucking 17. They weren't even 18 yet, man. You remember? Yeah.
That was like questionable.
Yeah, they weren't even 18, so that's the type of thing, like, you don't want to kind of end up with the wrong chick chicks, you know, they're fucking being reported with police everywhere. But
dude, it was hot in that dance floor, dude. You took off your shirt. I was like, damn, Magic Mike over here.
Hey, it's like I mentioned earlier, man. Once I start drinking, I get a big ego, and it's not even about like what I look like or how much money I have or anything. It's just like I let go, man. I feel like a woman sometimes, you know, like I don't give a fuck with your fucking shirt fucking in circles and shit. But definitely a good night, man. You know what I mean? And then we ended up going to a little bar. From that bar, we went to that taco place
Tacos del Gordo.
Yeah, he was a big Ern was kind of talking it out, man. He was like, dude, you're not gonna fucking believe how good these tacos and burritos are. We ended up going, but I ended up getting pissed because, you know, like I said, I have a big ego. These motherfuckers put avocado, which I'm not a fan of, on my... It's so healthy. Yeah, it is healthy. It's a fucking best fat, you know what I mean? But they ended up putting avocado in a fucking quesadilla, and I ended up getting mad. I almost threw it away. The chick was just like, you want me to make you another one? Like, fuck no. Yeah, but it's definitely a good night, man. A lot of memories there.
All right, let's bring it back to present day, because I still tend to like wear my old clothes, which are like really oversized. But even then, you were like, yo, Ern, I see the difference now, and I see the difference. And that's even when I opened the door for you right now, you were like, damn, Ern.
Yeah, man. When I saw you at the hotel, you showed me your license or whatever, and I showed you mine. But dude, you made a big difference, bro. Like a big jump. I remember you telling me, yeah, I'm 230 right now, or 220, something like that. Yeah, and it's just fucking a big difference, bro. Because you took off you had a big ass sweater, first of all.
Yeah, dude, it's because it's my old sweater.
Yeah, and it's one of the things you kind of get used to. But yeah, man, you took off your sweater and you were just like in your shirt. You could fucking see all the fucking weight you lost. I could see it in your shirt, like, dude, you know, why you fucking wear your sweater, man? You know what I mean? So I was at that point with you. Yeah. No, I still have some of my own crap. You know, right after high school, like I mentioned in the earlier podcast, you know, I started working out. But ever since then, I just kind of been buying fitted clothes, you know. And a lot of people don't know the difference between tight and fitted. Like my shit literally is like stretchy material. I like polyester more so. So I buy a lot of that just to kind of go with my shape and all that. And when I don't work out, I start wearing like baggy clothes because my confidence goes down once I start eating like shit, like from that San Diego trip. Fuck no, cover my shit up, you know. But you really just don't get used to throwing away your stuff, man. But one thing I haven't changed, I believe that's like the only thing, is my license. My license is still the same license that I had when I first got it, which when I was 17. So which I was still chunky. You saw it. Yeah. So that's about the only thing I really haven't thrown away per se, because every time I bring that bad boy out, people, when I present at the club, what the I'm like, yeah, for sure. But yes, me, what's up? Yeah, like my face hasn't slimmed down a lot, you know, since I lost a lot of weight. But I mean, my body's definitely changed. But I can say my license has been kind of my keeper. I don't think I'm ever gonna change that. But definitely, man, the clothes, like, you don't get used to it right away. But once you start kind of doing it fitted, you get a little bit more confidence, you know. And I work out though, you know, with weights and all that. So it's one of those things, man. I'm proud of like the hard work, but at the same time, you gotta keep it up, because I eat fucking burger. Even though I might not gain that weight or I won't be bloated, I'll still fucking think like, shit, I feel like a fat ass. Yeah. You know what I mean? So which is one of those reasons you still keep your clothes. But yeah, it's one of those things like women, man, that fat effect with women. If you call a woman fat, she'll believe you. You know what I mean? And I believe the same way. I mean, I don't give a shit if someone calls me fat, but like I call myself fat. I put myself down. But I use that as motivation. You know what I mean? So you might look in the mirror and be like, fuck, I haven't lost weight in forever. To me, I haven't seen you, so shit, man. Like, look at you fucking slimmed down, you know? And that's what I was tripping out on that trip. It was me, you, and Bizet. Now, all of us fucking were chunky as fuck in high school, man. Dude, all of us who took that trip used to be fat at one point. What do you think of that, man? How crazy is that?
Well, to be fair, like Marcos definitely dropped the weight after high school, So it's been years. I known him years, and even in high school, I was still bigger than him. So he was always skinny to me. Like always, I always saw him just as a skinnier person. So even when we were hanging out in high school, I always saw him thinner. And so I always saw him as skinny. But when you brought it out, I was like, technically, you're right. You're right. He was also big, and now he's definitely more in shape. And yeah, you can definitely see it too. But we talked about it back when we did the podcast. He just says he likes to do like a routine. He likes to have a routine. So when he has nothing like going on, like he has no kids, no girlfriend, like why not just work out? Like he has all the time in the world, you know, besides work.
Yeah, and I think it's the same for us. Like I work a lot, but it's a lot of mental work, like coordinating. I'm a district manager, so I don't spend a lot of time. It's just more managing the managers type of deal. So most of my free time I spend it working out. But I will say, and this is something I want to bring up. I don't work out to be a fucking model, all right? I don't work out to fucking take my shirt off. I don't give a fuck, like, if you're fucking working out to be a fucking America's Next Top Model, to be a fucking Instagram famous. I don't give a shit about my followers. I only follow people that I know. I don't, you know, so I'm kind of similar to you. But I'm a big, avid fan of working out. And when I see fucking people posting, like, fucking pictures of working out every single fucking day, it's like, no one gives a shit. Like, you're just fucking want some credibility day by day. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, man, and there's nothing more that bugs me than someone who's fucking always flexing or in their pictures with their shirt off and shit like that. And to their credit, man, they worked hard for it. But at the same time, it's like, you're not, like, how come you don't put that much effort in your fucking career? You know what I mean? And that's kind of off subject, but, you know, I love it. all my effort that I expel is equally when working out and also with my job, you know. I get paid really well, you know, and I'm not gonna mention numbers, but I believe I'm one of the highest paid here in Soledad for sure. But it's one of those things where I see fucking people dedicating the same amount of time I dedicate, even though I work, and they don't. And they're at the gym and then they're making really good results and they look better, and, you know, to each their own. But I believe some people are like really slim, cut, ripped and stuff like that. They might juice, doesn't matter. But you see those people like consistently just trying to make a fucking fame out of how they look, especially women. Like, I went to the LA Expo with one of my friends. We went to Great America, or not, fucking Six Flags, and then from there we went to the LA Expo the next day. And all these fucking big guys just fucking showing off their supplements and selling shit, where in the back of my head I'm like, these motherfuckers are on roids, first of all. These fucking people are just here to advertise. They don't give a shit about how you look. You know, they're just here to show off their body and advertise and sell their products. And one of my friends waited about, I want to say 4 hours, take a picture with this model on Instagram called Anna Cherry. She's hot as fuck, man. She's hot as fuck. But to me, when I saw her, she looked like just another fucking chick, dude. There's 3 million followers, and I'm over here like, okay, so does she also fucking cure cancer? Like, what does she do when she's not fucking being a whore on Instagram? Fucking being a whore on Snapchat with her fucking, you know, almost her clothes all off, and it's all eye candy, bro. And to me, that's useless, you know. And that's why I will say I'd rather date a chick who's more confident in her work ethic and puts more work in her work ethic rather than working out. Someone who's fucking trying to be consistently model material and gain followers on Instagram, because that's the shit I don't do. It's like, I don't care for you as a person if that's what your claim to fame is.
I totally agree, dude. Totally. I remember you posted something like that a while back, a few weeks ago, and I was like, dude, I agree, because we live in an age where, like, all this social media here just makes people just want to be attractive for the picture. These people make sure they bring their phone to the gym like it's a freaking water bottle. You got your water bottle, got your workout towel. Definitely got to bring the phone, because I need to snap a few pictures here. And you're right. It's like, what are they contributing to society? I mean, it's good that we're all trying to be healthy, but are we all trying to be healthy for ourselves or for the gram, for the acknowledgement of other people? And then on top of that, I despise constant reminders that you're working out. Like, you know, like you keep it low key, which I appreciate. But I know, I don't know, like I don't follow them, but like I know other people do it because I see it. I'm a big old creeper, so I was creeping on this dude's Instagram. This guy put a progress picture up after 4 days. 4 days, some Filipino guy. I was like, oh my God. And he's not buff or anything. He was just a little bloated one day, and then the next day. But no, he's getting it in. He's got to include all those hashtags.
Fucking hashtag beast mode, man.
Yeah, and I was just like, 4 fucking days. Like, not once have you ever seen a picture of me. Like, you can see it, like, if I post it up on Instagram, but not once do you ever see the picture of me saying, I lost this much weight. It's not
directed towards that. You can just kind of see it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I keep it just like low key, and I know my brother is a big proponent on that too. He's like, hey man, just got to keep it low key. If you got to look good, yeah, then you look good, but you can't be an ass about it. You can't be like these dweebs over here. They're flexing in front of the mirrors, showing off and shit. And no, dude, you were absolutely right. If that's damn good rant, dude. That really is a good rant. I wish I should have typed it up first. That's what I should have done and put it on my site. That's how good of a rant it is. Because these girls, like, you just have to read between the lines. I know on Instagram alone, just a few weeks ago, I was following this hot ass chick, right? But there's something about her face that's just like a little off, right? I'm like, I don't get it. And then she posted another picture and like her stomach, and she had like stretch marks like right in her belly, but she's thin, but she has tits and she has a nice ass, like really nice, like really firm. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I go to her profile and I start looking, and I look at these, like, just like most of the pictures are fine, but then you really start looking and I'm like, okay, first and foremost, those are too perky and her ass is too firm. Then her face is weird. It's not like natural. So I'm like, I figured it out. I was like, this fucking bitch, this is all plastic surgery. And the reason why her stomach has like stretch marks, what is that, like lipo, right? Lipo. Yeah, when they just take out the fat and the skin doesn't expand. Or she has kids, but I really doubt it. She's pretty young. And just like in her nose area, just it looks a little weird. And then I'm like, I figured it out. I was like, I finally just figured it out. This girl's, I mean, okay, she does look hot, but it's fake. It's not earned. It's all fake, and it's all for like it. You realize how like damaged some people are when it's like an image thing. Like they just can't help it, and like you just realize like how psychological it can go, where they have to post themselves, and this is like, okay, fine, you posted that, but like, did you really just max out your credit cards just to look a certain way? Like, you couldn't just be happy with yourself? Like, then it gets just sad. What do you think about that? Yeah, no, with people like that, like I said, they're just looking for like some credibility, you know. And I know some people here from Soledad, some chicks that still do it, it's retarded. Like, fucking, I know you're wearing a fucking waist trainer. Don't fuck, you know. I've been doing this. I used to be general manager for a fucking gym. Don't fucking, you know, try to do that, pull that shit on me. But yeah, that picture, I'm gonna go back to that picture you were talking about. I posted on Instagram a few weeks ago. It mentioned everybody wants to be a model but never a role model. No, I read it somewhere because I'm a big reader. I like to learn different things, and yeah, but that saying basically touches on everything. Basically, everybody's trying to look a certain way because that's the lifestyle everyone wants all of a sudden. And I will agree, it's more of a community thing now, like a fitness with Max Fit and all that. I love that guy to death, Chris. I know the owner. But at the same time, it's like you get all these people from fucking everywhere trying to be sponsored by him. You know what you get? Do you have any idea what you get from being a sponsor for like a supplement shop? Do you take a guess?
And his name is John C.
All jokes, people. But seriously, this conversation with Money Mike went so well. We went over an hour on the original recording. So what I'm going to do is put the rest of the conversation up next week on episode 41, so make sure you tune in for that. You can follow Mike at MikeSince89 on Instagram if you like. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. That's at ezb14. But more importantly, check out the website ezb14.com. All right, so hit that music and we out.
In the mirror dancing so sleazy. She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. And try to hit you with the old wafty. She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. She in the till I got flashed by the flashing light. Damn. Till I got flashed by the flash.
I recall, I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far. What do I know?
Dancing so sleazy. She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. And try to hit you with the old wafty. She in the mirror dancing so sleazy.